The envelope tore open with a sound like ripping flesh. My name Ethan wasn't there. In its place in elegant gold script, Marcus and Emily. My fiancé's ex. The man she swore was ancient history. My pulse hammered so hard I tasted copper. I stood in the doorway of our apartment, wedding invites scattered across the hardwood like autopsy photos, and felt the floor tilt. Emily's laugh floated from the kitchen, light, careless, the same laugh that had convinced me to propose 6 months ago. I clutched the card, the embossed paper cutting into my palm. Typo. That's what she'd say. A simple, stupid typo. But the font matched. The alignment was perfect. Someone had meant this. Ethan. Her voice closer now, bare feet patting. I shoved the invite into my pocket, heart jackrabbiting. She appeared in the doorway, hair twisted up with a pencil, wearing my old Columbia hoodie. The one Marcus had given her in college. She still wore it. I'd never asked why. You're home early. She smiled, but her eyes flicked to my hand, the one that had held the card. Everything okay? I swallowed. Printer sent the proofs. Thought I'd surprise you. Her face lit up, but there was a flicker, something brittle at the edges. Oh, let me see. She reached for the stack on the table. I watched her fingers tremble as she flipped through them. 1, 2, 3. Then she froze. Ethan, her voice cracked. She held up the card with Marcus's name. This is a mistake. The word mistake landed like a slap. I'd spent 3 years building a life with her. Late nights debugging code while she studied for the bar. Her head on my shoulder, whispering you're my safe place. Now that phrase curdled in my gut. Which part? I asked. My voice sounded foreign. The part where my name's gone? Or the part where his is there instead? She laughed, too loud, too fast. It's a typo, babe. The designer must have pulled an old file. Marcus and I used the same calligrapher for his sister's wedding years ago. Easy mix-up. But her eyes wouldn't meet mine. They darted to the window, to the floor, anywhere but my face. I knew that look. I'd seen it the night she forgot to mention drinks with her study group. The night I found a bar receipt for 2 martinis in her coat pocket. I pulled the invite from my pocket. This isn't a typo, Em. This is intentional. Her breath hitched. The room smelled of garlic and rosemary from whatever she'd been cooking, but now it felt cloying like a lie. She stepped closer, reaching for my hand. I flinched. Ethan, please. You're spiraling. Let me call the printer. Stop. The word tore out of me. Just stop. Silence stretched between us, thick as the August heat pressing against the windows. Outside, a siren wailed. Inside, my world cracked open. She sank onto the couch, knees pulled to her chest. The hoodie rode up, revealing the faint scar on her hip, the one from a camping trip with Marcus, she told me. I'd kissed it once, tracing the raised skin with my thumb, believing her stories. Now I wondered what else she'd lied about. I need the truth, I said. My voice shook. All of it. She looked up. Tears glistened, but her jaw was set. There's nothing to tell. It's a mistake. Then why are you shaking? Her fingers twisted the hoodie's drawstring. Because you're scaring me. Scaring her. The irony burned. I paced, the floorboards creaking under my weight. Every step echoed the questions clawing at my skull. How long? How deep? Was any of it real? I stopped at the bookshelf. Our photos stared back. Her graduation, my promotion, the trip to Maine where I proposed under a sky bruised with stars. In one frame, her smile was wide, unguarded. In another, her eyes were distant, like she was already somewhere else. Emily, I said, turning. Look at me. She did. Finally. And in that moment I saw it, the fracture. The woman I loved was still there, but so was someone else. Someone who'd never fully left Marcus behind. I found the texts, I said. The lie slipped out easy, desperate. Last week. On your phone. While you were in the shower. Her face went white. You went through my phone? Answer the question. She stood slow like the air had thickened. It was nothing. Old habits. We talk sometimes. About law stuff. He's a partner now. Law stuff, I repeated. The words tasted like ash. At 2 a.m.? Her silence was deafening. I laughed, harsh, broken. You know what the worst part is? I almost believed the typo. I wanted to. Because I love you so much it's pathetic. Ethan. No, I held up a hand. You don't get to fix this with tears. She crossed the room grabbing my arms. Her grip was fierce, desperate. I do love you. Marcus he's a ghost. A mistake I keep making. But you're my future. Her words should have soothed. Instead they gutted me. Because I saw the truth now. She wasn't choosing me. She was choosing the version of herself that fit both of us. The one who could have her safe harbor in her wildfire. I stepped back. Her hands fell empty. I need to know, I said. The invites. Was it sabotage? A cry for help? Or just carelessness? She opened her mouth. Closed it. Then quietly. I don't know. The honesty hit harder than any confession. She didn't know why she'd done it. That was the betrayal, not Marcus, but the void where certainty should have been. I walked to the door. The invites lay scattered, gold script glinting like accusations. Where are you going? Her voice cracked. To figure out if I can marry someone who doesn't know why she hurts me. I stepped into the hallway. The door clicked shut behind me, soft as a heartbeat. In the elevator I pulled out my phone. One new text from Marcus. Hey man. Emily said you saw the invites. We need to talk. The doors opened to the lobby. I stared at the message, thumb hovering. Then I deleted it. Some betrayals you don't confront. Some you carry alone. Outside the city hummed, brakes screeching, laughter spilling from bars, life moving on. I walked into the night, the weight of her hoodie still warm in my memory, and realized the typo wasn't on the card. It was us.